Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
Good morning, everybody. Cappers Nation, live Sunday NFL edition. How is everybody this morning? Mr. Brown in the house bright and early, dark and early. Princess Chachu, Steven, a.k.a. Fryboy. What's going on? Yeah, 2 thumbs down before we even get started. I wonder how that's possible. What's going on to my haters out there? We know you're watching bright and early in the morning. All the way in upstate New York, I'm sure. There we go. We got the audio up. I was just giving a shout out to my haters that gave us the 2 thumbs down before we even got rolling. What's going on to the fellas over in Philadelphia and upstate New York over at Fort Drum? Good morning. Hey, G&G, that KHL game you texted me, I looked real hard for it. I couldn't find that exact game. I was going to text you, but it was like 1 o'clock my time. I think it's like 4 o'clock your time in the morning. I didn't want to wake you. Morning, Baba Booey, Steven, Ron, Princess Chachu, everybody that's just tuning in. Our text message just went out. Look at that. The trolls coming over this morning. I'd like to see them post a comment and say hello to us. 5 thumbs down bright and early in the morning. I absolutely love it. Nothing gets me more excited than to see a bunch of thumbs downs, because it just knows the haters are watching. Don't worry, they'll go live as soon as we're done in about 2.5 hours, and they'll give out the opposite of what we give out. 100% fact. That's the way they roll. The same shithead was buying free picks from everybody this time last year. Let's get negative, Curtis. Absolutely. He's switching over from fake account to fake account to fake account. It's all right. We already busted him once when he was forward deployed to Iraq, posting on our live feed 53 comments during one Thursday show, all coming from Iraq, the military base. Imagine that one. Some people just have nothing better to do. Good morning, everybody. Cappers Nation live. Getting ready to break down. Bummer, Gene. Gary, I was looking for it. I wanted to bet it last night before I went to bed. Yeah, Steven, he's got more fake accounts than you know what somebody could do. There we go. Look at him log in with all the fake accounts. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it this morning. Good morning, Russ. Give everybody a few minutes. Everybody knows I'm normally late. This morning I was actually early. So while we wait for people to log on, hit a couple free plays yesterday. Dropped a free play on Kansas late in the day. Hit our daily free play video play yesterday on Philadelphia. On the 76ers. Steven, we started doing the live shows, I think, the first week of football. I did live shows on the weekends, little impromptu shows before that. Good morning, Who Dat Bob. But I never did, it wasn't like a regular thing. But I started it this time last year. Every now and then I'd go live in the morning on a weekend. And then it took off from there, and then we started doing the every Thursday show. And then once football came, actually, no, it was before football we started. And then once football came, we moved it. We added Thursdays, or not, we always had Thursdays, excuse me. We added Saturday and Sunday once college and pro football got underway. I've only been making the videos for Cappers Direct for about a year and a half. Before that, it was Jay that did all the videos. But I'll be honest, and he'll even tell you, he sucked at it. Good morning, Brad. He always clammed up and got nervous. And he would never, ever, ever go live, and we wanted to do some live stuff, and he just never would. Good morning. How's everybody's Sunday going? Who dat Bob? You setting up the tailgate at the Superdome, huh? That'll be a lot of fun. Good morning, Mr. Butler. Sorry I missed your call yesterday. We'll catch up later today once everything gets rolling. Shaping up to be it's funny, it only rang once, and I was actually on the other line. Ray, when are we giving out the picks? During the chat. Oh, look, hey, it's Mr. Bobbitt. Mr. Bobbitt, I thought you stopped following me because we suck. Should be a good time with Mr. Bobbitt here. Gave out some nice lanes yesterday on Louisiana Tech. Free play on the Redskins. Free play on the 76ers. We did drop the free play on Kansas last night, leading outright, and oh, excellent! Glad to not have you, Mr. Bobbitt. Third free play of the month. Well, we won more than that, but we know where you come from. It's all good. We know where you come from. Let some people jump on here, then we'll get going. Well, Merry Christmas. Hey, what up, Reg? Lamont, good morning. Everybody, welcome Reggie in the house. Princess Chachu. We've got a pretty good read on some good games in the NFL today. Let me pop up our lines. Let me get all that good information. Pop up where the money's at, where the money's flowing. Curtis in the house. Good morning, Curtis. Yeah, Reggie. We won that free play we gave you. Absolutely, Mr. Butler. God is great. Absolutely love it. 9 thumbs downs this morning. Everybody feeling a little spicy this morning? I know I am. The Giants game scares me. But I like getting 10, though. You guys know you give me a double digit in the NFL, I like it. Curtis, where's the Santa suit? Thank you, Brad. I do appreciate it. Absolutely, Daniel. Public versus Sharp. Sharps don't always win. Either does the public. Absolutely, Army blew them out yesterday. I didn't see that one coming. I was on the wrong side of that one. Yeah, no shit. Huh, Steven? What did he say? I missed his message. My screen froze. I said I get with you if you win. Thank you, Curtis, for the thumbs up. We do appreciate it. Well, I guess it's on you then, Mr. Reggie. The 12 Days of Christmas. Killer deal today if you're not on our premium plays. I know a lot of you already are, but if you're not on our premium plays, today and today only, $29, which is a absolute, I almost cursed there, absolute steal. Maxwell Tate, nope, no free plays yet. We're just getting rolling. Post a link to that. Let me post it for you, Reggie, and for everybody else. You can get all of today's premium plays for just $29 right on the website. Instant access plays are already posted. And I can promise you, you guys will never see $29 again. That is a fact. Reggie, you get all of our premium plays as of right now. There's 3 on the website. We're working on a 4th one. We'll have it up this afternoon if it materializes and comes through. You can pay right on the website with a Visa, MasterCard, Discover, or American Express. World Rank, nope, we haven't gone over anything yet. Actually, we broke down a few things on what we did yesterday. We went over our free play record yesterday. One on our daily free play on the 76ers, minus the points, blowing out Toronto. And then we won on... I can take PayPal, Steven, but it's not on the website. Definitely take PayPal. It's just not on the... That option's not on the website. Won the Redskins plus the point, which was actually a premium play. We gave it away during the live show yesterday, which was our biggest premium play of the day. And then later in the evening, we gave out Kansas in college basketball. They fell on their face with less than 4 minutes to go. Damon, I do see that. Thank you. I do appreciate we do appreciate that, Mr. Coleman. I see you jumped on board for our 1-day special. Let's have a great day today. My voice is a little bit better. Patsy, the ears are still messed up and ringing. Let's see, what else did I miss here? Lamont, good morning. Thank you, Michael. I do appreciate that. Thanks, Mike. Jeep's pretty awesome. It's part of the collection. Yeah, Reggie M. Okay. I believe it when I see it. Believe it when I see it. Yeah, Kansas flopped on us yesterday. Lamont, you know this Reggie character? I'm hoping he's a man of his word. I hope he signs up for my personal plays personally. That way he's got to talk to me. Hell, I'll even answer to Fat Man. That don't bother me. It's going against you on that one, Curtis. I'll read in the comments. World Ranked, we haven't released any college basketball futures. We might in the very near future, though. Yeah, Arizona State got their first win against a #1 team there in Tempe in 37 years. Steven. Well, if Kansas hurt you, then you're not betting them all. Free Plays had a winning day yesterday. All right, let's get ready to get going. I'm having fun this morning. Reggie says that you signed up, you're done. I see you created an account online. Chris Favors, if Vegas is a trap, then why is the entire public on Carolina? Or if Atlanta's a trap, as Vegas doesn't lose, you make no sense because all the money is on Carolina. Me too, Gary. I like the over 44. We're going to go over those games here. Thank you, Mike. Actually, I have spoke to him. I speak to him a couple times a week. Mr. Brown, that was in your premium plays yesterday. That was one of the premium plays we gave out yesterday, Louisiana Tech. Oh, Reggie with an invoice number. I like it. I like it. Oh, Sandra Thompson, you couldn't pick your nose this month. Oh, you hurt my feelings. 5 minutes for you. Because I know you're a fake account. What's going on, Ricky Jimmy? Robert Jimmy? Whatever fake names you want to use next. Thank you, Mr. Brown. We're just having fun with some trolls this morning. All right, I'm popping up everything. So Reggie M did buy a package. I can confirm he did buy a package. He is a man of his word. Thank you, Reggie. We look forward to making you some money. Anybody like the over in the Dallas-Tampa game? Randy, good morning, bud. It's actually a very juicy game and a total there. Ravens might be the best team in the NFL with that D. They definitely have the best defense in the league right now. Absolutely, hands down. Lamont, Kyle, Reggie M might be a good guy. Lamont, if he, I agree. If he was a bad one, I would have already blocked him a long time ago. I like giving him a hard time as he gives me a hard time. Yeah, I roll with you. I don't gotta like you to make money. Damn straight, Reggie. Damn straight. The feeling's mutual. Let's make some money. Any questions, give us a call. If you can't figure out the site or you have any questions, if you're using a cell phone, make sure you turn it sideways. Nice Blue Jackets on the puck line at plus 245. Give that a look, Cappers Nation. I'll definitely take a look at that one, Gary. Alrighty. Where is that information that's waiting to pop up? There we go. Now it's popping up. If you guys are watching on Twitter or Periscope, come join us over on YouTube, where we have a live interactive chat. I don't really monitor the live chat on Twitter or Periscope, so come and join us over on the YouTube side. I already posted the link directly to the YouTube chat. It won't let me post the link in the Twitter chat, so just come over to YouTube and type in Cappers Nation. You come join our interactive chat there. I see there's been a couple chat messages. Mario, good morning. Corey, what's going on, buddy? Jesus. All right, let's jump right into these game day breakdowns. Shaping up to be a excuse me, great day today. Brad, there was already like 5 before I ever even popped up the live feed, and I was early this morning. Probably all from one person. Probably all from one individual. We've had a bunch of random drive-by comments this morning. What they don't realize is they're still helping me anyway, so they want to come here and give the thumbs down. Okay, thank you. Thanks for the view. Thanks for helping the numbers build the brand. If you guys are not following me on if you guys are not following me on Twitter, you should. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at CapNationKyle. There's a direct link to it. Ron, I see that. I actually just see you signed up. Welcome to the website. If you're going to use your phone or your tablet, make sure you turn it sideways. You'll get the best view on our website by turning it sideways. Welcome aboard. Any questions, feel free to give me a call at the number on the website. When we get done on the live feed, we'll have a couple hours before the first games kick off. We do appreciate it. Hey, Mr. Lester, how are you, sir? Good morning. Mr. Griffin, good morning. Yes, thank you. Guaranteed Saturday, another big hit yesterday. Guaranteed Saturday delivers yet again. That is basically our game of the week, if you want to call it that. And we took the over in the Buffalo-Troy game. How many points it ended up being in that game? Did they hit 80? I know I think I stopped counting when they were in the 70s. Total was at 49.5, 50. Some people got it at. We had a couple people get it at 51. We told them it didn't matter if you got it at 61, you were still good. 74 points total. Troy ended up winning 42-32. We were hoping Buffalo would come through, but in the end, the guaranteed Saturday play came in clutch, just like it always does. Seems that way anyways. 7 out of the last 8 weeks, guaranteed Saturday has been a huge success. Good morning, Fubar. Getting ready to start breaking down the games. Corey Simmons at Cappers Direct. Wizards Pacers under 226. Wizards had 3 OT last night. Had to get fly to Indiana. Not on that game right now, bud. We'll start breaking down the NBA a little bit later. Unless that's one of the early games. And the 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. What is it? 5 o'clock game. Houston plus 2.5 is juicy. All right, guys. Let's start breaking down these games. Pop up the information. First one we're going to talk about. Cincinnati and Cleveland. Guys, got to be careful today. There's a lot of do-nothing games. Games that don't matter. But then there's teams that will play that haven't, they're still playing even though what they do doesn't matter. They're still playing. One of them is the Browns. Riding a nice little hot streak, winning 4 out of their last 5 games, winning 2 straight, with wins over Carolina and the Broncos. Beating the Broncos last week 17-16. Getting the job done in Denver. That's too bad, Steven, because I've got one on my hip. I'd show it off, but YouTube frowns upon that stuff. They don't allow it. I hit my 5-team teaser yesterday. That was a fun little hit. Trying to pop it up. See if I can get it up there. Let's see here. Where did it go? I got it on my computer screen somewhere. I'll have to find it. Absolutely, Fubar. They're definitely Browns are definitely one of the teams that are trying to build something there in Cleveland, and they're playing. Curtis, I I disagree, Steven. When you don't know who carries, a lot less crime. Mike, that was actually a fun little teaser, 5-team teaser. I thought I was going to get beat on Buffalo because I had Buffalo plus 10.5. I thought they were going to burn it. I don't know why I can't find it on here. I might have to go into the history of 5 dimes. But either way, it was a good hit. No, I didn't. It was just a bunch of our premium plays and our guaranteed Saturday play mixed in. Haven't missed nothing yet. We're getting ready to start rolling. Good hit. And the Jeep. Yeah, the Jeep's fun. All right, NFL Week 16. First Energy Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. Bengals versus the Browns rematch game from just a couple weeks ago, where the Browns went to Cleveland, absolutely rolled over them, 35-20. Big rematch game for them. No Andy Dalton. No A.J. Green. Bengals sitting 6-8 straight up, 7-7 against the spread. Browns 6-7-1. Wow. Pretty cool to be able to say that at Cleveland. 6-7-1 against the spread. Sorry, 6-7-1 straight up. 9-4-1 against the spread. If you've been betting on the Browns all year long, you've been absolutely making a killing. Now, I don't think we've seen the Browns lay in double digits since the early 2000s. And here they are laying a double-digit spread. Let's take a look at that money and those lines before we get going. Before we get going, let's pop up the information on it. Cleveland opened up as a 7-point favorite. That line is all over the board here in Vegas. MGM and Mirage Properties have it at 9. Wynn's got it at 9. CG Technologies and the stations have it at 9.5. Westgate's 9.5. However, offshore, we have already seen 10. We saw 10 in Vegas yesterday. It just came back down to 9.5. 10's a lot of points. It's 10 just about everywhere offshore, except Sportsbook AG has it at 9.5. Let's take a look at the percentages on that game. Game 119 and 120, if you're trying to look it up. 63% of all the bets right now coming in through Vegas are taking Cincinnati plus the points, 37% on the Browns. 69% have Cincinnati on the money line. 48% are on the over. It was actually less than that yesterday, so there's been a couple big tickets come in this morning to push that number up. Let me pop up another source. Let me see if that information's out just yet. Usually not out until about an hour before game time, so I don't expect it to be. Nope, not out last night. Or not out yet. Lamont, I like the full game over. A lot of money early on the Bengals. Pretty much 50-50 on the total right now, where it was leaning towards There was a lot more money on the under last night. Actually, Princess Chacho, we'd have to do the Gun Owners of America. The NRA sold their souls already. Curtis, go get the new Glock 19X. Or the new Glock 45, which is a 9mm. You'll love it. 9mm is easy to shoot. Good morning, Dominique. Top team trends between the Bengals and the Browns. Cincinnati is 26-11-2 against the spread before playing Pittsburgh. Cincinnati's got Pittsburgh next week to end the season. Cleveland is just 4-11 against the spread at home against decent rushing teams, averaging more than 4.3 yards per carry. Curtis, which one do you have? The 19X or the new Glock Model 45? Cleveland, 22-5-1 on the under. Their last 28 games at home. The second game of the season against that same opponent. Curtis be shooting. That's awesome. You're going to have to change that new logo. Had to put some double-cross pistols for the logo instead of a fish. G&G, that sounds like a great teaser right there. Maybe throw in the Bills and you can get plus 21 or something. Head-to-head trends under the total is 14-7 in their last 21 meetings. However, they just played each other just a couple weeks ago, guys, 4 weeks ago. That game went over the total. The total's gone over the last 2 times they met. Cleveland won 35-20 in Cincinnati just under a month ago. Line was a pick'em. Cleveland winning on the road. Absolutely demolished them. You're welcome, Mike. Absolutely, Brad. We'll do that. We'll do the Steelers game next. Antonio, thanks for tuning in, bud. As soon as we're done with this game, this breakdown, Brad, we'll move over to the Pittsburgh game for you. The road team has won outright 3 out of the last 4 meetings between these two. 3 out of the last 5, although the road team did win the last game. Bengals coming off a win after dropping 5 straight games. We're on the Bengals and Browns game right now. Bengals coming off their big win against the Oakland Raiders, beating the Raiders 30-16. Game went over. Game went over the total 45.5 by a mile. If a half a point's a mile, but you know what, a half a point is a mile. Because it don't matter if you win by a half a point or 1 point. A win is a win. Tonio, I don't think you could trust Dallas any day of the week. You just never know which Cowboys team is going to show up, to be honest. It's the only part about them that I don't like. Before the Raiders game, the Bengals dropped 5 straight. After opening the season 4-1, winning their first 2 games, they went 7-1 over the next 8 games. However, during that 5-game losing stretch, they lost to the Saints 51-14. They lost to the Ravens 24-21. They lost to the Browns. This is a rematch game. They lost to the Browns 35-20. They lost to Denver 24-10. What did I say, Fubar? I don't even know what I said. And then they lost to the Chargers 26-21. Now, the other side of the field, the Browns, winning 4 out of their last 5 games. The best season that they've had in God knows forever. On a 2-game win streak, they beat Denver last week in Denver, 17-16. They beat Carolina the week before that at home, 26-20. Lenny G, you haven't missed anything yet, bud. We're on the first game day breakdown. Before that, they did lose to Houston 29-13. Then they also had wins, obviously, over the Bengals, 35-20. And the Falcons, 28-16, where their big run started. The previous 3 games for the Browns have all gone under. Browns games 8-6 on the under on the year. I think that number changes today. Yeah, Logan, 5 of them happened long before we even started. Just a bunch of trolls. We could think that one service that absolutely hates that I keep blowing the cover on his shady business tactics and his lies. So he just comes in here with all his fake accounts. Steven, what's up? How are you? Good morning. Princess Chachu, trolls were here early and gone. Now they're watching. They're gonna give out watch. There'll be a service that goes live right after us, and they give out the exact opposite of every single game I give out during the live show. Now, the last time I said this, they didn't do it, but they will. You go ask everybody else that pays attention. They already know. Mike knows. Jesus knows. William knows. Good morning, William. I know you're out there watching. Antonio, good morning, and good luck to you as well. Let's start breaking down the numbers between the Bengals and the Browns. Tom Maringer, you notice that too? I'd prefer not to say their name because then it just gives them credit. I'd prefer not to say their name, though. You send me a message, Brad, I'll be happy to. Lamont, what's TBF? Myron Riggins, good morning. Peter Griffin, that's Peter Griffin says, yeah, a lot of guys on Twitter juice up their numbers. I paid for a week of picks, gave me a loser as his biggest bet. Next day, post a 4-0 sweep, but went 2-2 and lost his top 2 plays, and then he blocked them. Yeah, the one thing that I'll say, and I'll get back to the Bengals and Browns game. Kyle, they high. When you see that a service never admits that they lose, they never have a losing day, they never talk about it, or they might throw it in once a month. You really think these people won 30 out of 31 days in a month? 29 out of 30 days? 27 out of 28 in the month of February? I mean, get the fuck out of here, you know? There's nobody that good. And there's not too many people that are honest, admit when they lose. So, Peter Griffin, you're going to find that a lot. You're going to find that a lot. A lot of people won't admit when they lose. And at the same, flip the script, there's all these people that talk about how they're going to go bet $5,000 on a game. They're going to brag and say, oh, I'm going to go bet $5,000 on a game. Well, show a ticket. Show more than one ticket in your lifetime. Matthew Smith, nothing yet, bud. We got a little sidetracked. We've been talking shit. Even Matt Damon doesn't win that much. Steven, can you ride the Cowboys today? We'll break down that game in a minute, or in a few minutes. Not sure, though. Cowboys are one of those teams you just never know who's going to be there. A lot of people won't show you a ticket, and they'll never show you a losing ticket. That's 100% fact. 99.9% of the time, they've never bet their own games, and if they do, it's for $20. And then they'll blur out the bet amount. They'll try and lie to you, tell you what I bet doesn't matter. I remember people were dogging me. Not this baseball season, but the last one. I posted a ticket losing $100,000 on the Yankees in the playoffs. On one game. $100K straight up. People dogging me. Real live ticket straight from the sports book here. People won't show that. I gained more. Oh, yay, by the way, good morning. I gained more clients by showing a $100,000 loser than you do by showing a $5,000 winner. But I also backed it up the next 2 days with six-figure bets and posted copies of those tickets. Actually, one of them was a free play, and I posted a copy of the ticket. Gave it out for free. I gave out the second one for free. Best Christmas gifts you guys ever got? I got a drone a couple years ago. And then the wife screwed up, ordered me a gift. And coming from Amazon, and I got home, and I walked up on the front porch. I was like, who got that massage chair thingy? I'm like, honey, did you order that? And it was mine, and I didn't know it. And she was all bummed because she bought it for me. One of the things to put in your chair. Matter of fact, I got it in my chair right here. It's got built-in rollers. Massage you while you work. So I took it to work with me. I got it a little early this year. But I'll tell you one thing, I absolutely use it. But anyways, let's get back to the games. I could talk about the shady practices of other services, especially ones that use fake names. They say they're, in Philadelphia, but they're actually stationed in, upstate New York. I'm paying for that flight fishing trip. Sounds good, Gary. There's a lot of... I could talk all day about shady practices, and I'll piss off a lot of people because I speak the truth, and absolutely the truth, and it pisses people in the industry off. Tom, we'll get to that game too, bud. We're going to talk about that one as well. But let's get back to the Bengals. Oh, yeah, Logan, that was classic. That video, that voicemail I posted. We will, MLB. No rush here. Leans and laughs and a lot of stories. Thank you, Lou. I do appreciate it. Leans and laughs and a lot of stories as well as free plays. That's what you get with me. You get real. You get realness. Bengals putting up 24.1 points per game on average. Browns averaging 22.1. On the offensive side of things, Bengals have been averaging 221 yards per game in the air. 104 on the ground. Shake and bake, yes. Let's get back to the games. Yes, Kyle, a lot of bullshit people. Just because they pick 99 don't mean they make a big joke. Absolutely, Mike. The best part about having your own show is I talk about whatever I want. for however long I want. But we'll get back to games, then we'll bullshit a little bit, then we'll get back to games. We dip, duck, dodge. Then we get back to the games. Browns on offense averaged 235 yards in the air. 121 on the ground. How about that Chubb guy? Huh? How about that running back, Nick Chubb? What about people that put out free picks and they say they lose? They say that's not my strong pick. Sounds shady to you? We don't always put out a premium play for free. Our premium plays are for our paying customers. We gave one during yesterday's live show. But 90% of our free plays that we put out are our consensus plays. Those are our smallest plays. However, our consensus plays went 2-1 yesterday. One of them was the free play on the 76ers. Nothing wrong with giving out your smallest play, saving your biggest play for your paying clients, your loyal clients. Reason why I generally never give away a premium play for free in the daily free play video. Too many trolls over there. Paul, good morning. Merry Christmas, bud. Kissy B, good morning. But what I will do is I'll give out a premium play during the live shows because these are my faithfuls here. Guys that'll stick around for 2 hours just to watch the show. Oh, yeah, by the way, absolutely. Chubby ballin', absolutely. On the defensive side of things, LGZ in the house. Good morning, bud. On the defensive side of things, the Bengals average giving up 29.5 points per game. Browns average giving up 24.9. Bengals average giving up 271 yards into the Let's rewind and try that again. Bengals average giving up 271 yards in the air. 142 on the ground. Browns average giving up 275 in the air, 126 on the ground. Turnover differential on the year, Cincinnati, 0, even. The Browns leading the charge at +9 turnovers. Shane, I did not see the Army pick the Army play that way. We actually were riding the other side. Dave, good morning. Dave, I didn't know if you were up yet. I was going to send you a text message early, but and I didn't want too late because the time difference. But I'll send you a text soon as we get off the live feed. LGZ, believe it or not, we're still on the first game day breakdown. We keep getting sidetracked. Kyle, more coffee to get up. Well, I guess I could have texted you because I wasn't even in bed yet. Cool, DJ 100 grand. We don't give out a lot of plays. So if we only have 1 or 2 premium plays, why am I going to give away 1 for free? What do I got to sell? If I only have 1 premium play and I give it away for free, what does the company have to sell? What kind of business practice would that be? Probably not a good one, right? But as I preach to everybody, our smaller consensus plays, I bet them. I don't bet nearly as big. But I bet every single one of them because they actually produce. We may be picking the wrong one every now and then. And it happens. But sorry to disappoint you, DJ 100 grand, but we don't have days where there's 20 games on the board. We don't play 5, 10, 20 games. You'd have to be an absolute moron to be firing the house on 1 million games a day. Raider for Larry, what's going on, buddy? Not yet. I've got a voice, but the ears and sinus don't feel any better yet, but it's got to be there. It's 2 full days of antibiotics, so it's got to be there. All right. Back to the Bengals and Browns. See where the current total is on that game and the current lines. Total sitting at 44. Browns laying 9 at the Win. And the MGM Mirage, 9.5 at the Westgate. Definitely a revenge game for the Bengals from Week 12, where the Browns were just a 1-point underdog. They closed at a pick'em. Browns came in, beat them 35-20. Now the Browns have won 4 of their last 5 games, and technically they're mathematically alive to make the playoffs. Somehow. And this is the first time they've been favored to win since Week 6, when they were a 1-point favorite over the Chargers. The last time the Browns were a touchdown or more of a favorite was back in 2013. We gave out a free play in our daily free play video on this one. That's why we broke it down first. We're rolling with the over 44. This is a smaller consensus play. Sorry to disappoint you, DJ 100 grand. This is not a premium play. This is one of our consensus plays. Against the Niners. Yep. Yeah, DJ 100 grand. You must be smoking some good crack there. Got to get off that pipe, bud. You hit 7 out of 10 games every single day. How much do you bet every game, DJ 100 grand? Let's see it. Come on, post it up. Absolutely. I'll send you my Twitter. It's right here. Hold on. Feel free to send me some bet slips. J-Dub, 100% truth there, bud. And DJ 100 grand, if, as William just said in a text message, if you're hitting 7 out of 10 every single day, I got a job for you, all right? Lamont, it's a great morning so far. I got on the live feed. There was already 5 dislikes. And MLB, you're onto something there, bud. There was already 5 dislikes, and I was on time. I was actually 1 minute early with the live feed this morning. There was already 5 dislikes. We've had trolls from the get-go. Well, if you're going 7 out of 10, you should be able to buy, you should have already upped your game to maybe like Coke or something. Some smoke's cheap. When you're hitting 7 out of 10, you should be able to, afford that rich man stuff. Muhammad, absolutely. So, free play, I better put that in the comments. The comments are going great today, guys. I love it. I definitely think it's going to be a high-scoring affair between the Bengals and the Browns. Should be a back-and-forth game. Driscoll's not a bad quarterback. He's getting some time underneath him. He should be able to air out the ball. Chubb's going to run for 150-plus yards. Mayfield's going to throw for 250. May even throw for 300 on his old coach. Ziggy Balls is leaning on the Bengals. Browns 9-4-1, against the spread. Amazing record, especially for the Browns team. I don't know if it's enough for me to ride them laying 9 or 9.5 points, though. Oh, Lamont, I said Mayfield will probably throw for 300-plus yards on his old coach. John, I think it's going to be a tough one. I mean, it's a lot of points for the Browns. I mean, it'd be a great success story. And possibly tease them down. But, I mean, a revenge game. You got to remember, one thing that's 100% true, and I've said this all year long, these are professional teams. Any one of these teams can win on on any given day. Maybe he's moved over to send me messages on Twitter. Any one of these teams can win on any given day, and that includes. I mean, look what we saw what the Cardinals did in Green Bay. The Bengals can win in Cleveland. It would be the ultimate rematch for their old coach, for old Marvin. For starving Marvin. Actually, he ain't starving because he got his full paycheck. So, I'm staying away from the side on this game. I can tell you this, though. There's some dogs today that look really juicy on the money line. And for shits and giggles, I might make a small little parlay with some of these big dogs. And I'll go over them. I'm popping one up right now. You take the Bengals at plus 380 on the money line. No, I don't think the Cardinals are going to beat the Rams at home. It's possible, though, especially the way the Rams have been playing as of late. But if you took the Bengals, the Giants at plus 365 against the Colts, and the Buccaneers at plus 260. Just out of curiosity, a $50 three-team moneyline parlay pays $3,967. You tell me the Bengals can't go to Cleveland and win? You're telling me that Eli can't upset the Colts? The Colts are spotty. Look how they played against the Jaguars just a couple weeks ago. We were on the wrong side of that game. You're telling me the Bucs can't beat Dallas? You don't know which Dallas team's going to show up. So, I mean, any one of these teams can win on any given day. And just for example, a $50 little parlay. Matter of fact, I'm going to bet that right now. Here, consider it bet. Done. I will post it on my... and by no means am I endorsing this. These are not free plays. Hell, these aren't even leans. This is just a $50 for fun investment. AV, how far do I think the Ravens will go? To the playoffs? After that, I'm not too sure. I got to see the seeding matchups and all that. But here, what I'm going to do, to show you guys that I actually bet it, I'm going to get it up on the screen here in just a second. I am popping it up right now. Hold on, guys. So, I mean, that's how strongly I feel on some of these dogs have a chance to win. And you guys got to be careful thinking that the Browns are going to... I mean, the Browns may just absolutely smash them and beat them by 21 points. Is it possible? Yeah, anything's possible. But any one of these teams can win on any given day. Do I think that... William wants to know, do I think the Jets have a snowball chance today? The Jets have a chance on any given day. They're in the NFL. They're a professional team. And now I gotta find where I put this damn screenshot. Oh, here's my teaser from yesterday. Oh no, that's not a teaser, is it? Oh yeah, that is a teaser. We'll leave that one in there as well. I'll show you guys my teaser from yesterday, and then we'll start breaking down some more games. If I can find this parlay, I'll pop it up on the screen for you guys. If not, I'll post it on my Twitter when we get done. Let's see here. Should be right there. There we go. That should be it. Nope. Should be the last one. Where is it at? Okay, here we go. Now I got it. All right, I'm going to show you guys 2 tickets. But I got to take down... Give me 1 second here. We got to switch over. I'll show you guys my teaser from yesterday as well. Don't know if you guys can see it. Oh, hold on. Wrong one. Wrong one. That was an old one. Here we go. There we go. The bottom one is the moneyline parlay. I mean, what's the odds that the Bucks win, the Giants win, and the Bengals win? All in the money line outright. Slim to none. But if it happens, a $50 parlay is going to win you $4,000. Now, up above is the teaser that I made yesterday. Was that my teaser? Yep, there it is. Redskins plus 25.5. The over 25.5. Buffalo plus 10.5. I thought that was going to burn me. The over 38.5. And then Kansas plus 6. So there's that. All right, we're back. Let me scroll up. Let me see what the comments that I missed, because I know there was a ton of them going by. I think DJ 100 Grand is really the Grinch drinking moonshine at 9 a.m. Will DJ 100 Grand have anything to smoke on Xmas? I think he smoked it all this morning. Nick Chubb, 150 plus yards. Mayfield, 250. Mohammed, I agree. Tease the Browns down. I know I couldn't, too many points. I went 3-0 last night, 2-0 myself, paid for the guaranteed play. It was worth every penny. Peter Griffin, thank you. Yeah, guaranteed Saturday was an absolute killer play yesterday. Give me the Browns today. Steelers fan here, so no love for me. Blah, 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 blah. Colts game under. Facts. Cardinals cover the 13.5. I may not even place bets today. MLB. That's why I'm here doing homework. Chido, good morning. How's Vegas treating you, bud? Sorry I've been sick and I haven't been able to meet with you guys. I know you and your wife are in town. If you guys are still in town over this more than the weekend, I'd love to catch up. Can I give you guys a crazy teaser? Let me think about that one, Curtis. I might. All right, I'm catching up. DJ 100 grand should pay for some spelling courses with that so-called money. No Odell Beckham. Yep, Odell's out. He was also out a couple weeks ago when they smashed the Redskins. Yep, $50 pays $4,000. LGZ, it's a little parlay, but is it going to win? Probably not. Mr. Brown, Miami scares me. The Dolphins scare me after that disaster that we had on them a couple weeks ago. Any team can win on any given day, and if you don't believe that, go look at what the Bills did earlier in the year. Look what the Cardinals did. No messages on Twitter. I gave him my Twitter. You know, there's no messages from DJ 100 Ground. All right. Let's get back to the game day breakdowns, because we got some more games to talk about. You guys get us over 100 thumbs up. I will give away another premium play just like we did yesterday. Premium play on the Redskins. Was a nice winner. You guys give me you guys get us 100. Leave it up to you guys to push for it, but if you guys give it up to 100, give away another premium play absolutely free right here in the video. All right, next game that we're going to break down. I think Brad asked for it. I don't remember who asked for it. Houston Texans game. Was it Houston Texans game? Who asked for the next game? I'm trying to scroll up. I can't remember. That was a long time ago. Steelers. That's right. Steelers game. Mr. Anthony, absolutely. We take care of all our clients here. I knew it was you, Brad. I didn't know which, forgot what game it was. We take care of all our clients. All right, let's get back to the game day breakdowns. Steelers. Gotta Live TV, what's going on? Steelers head to New Orleans. Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Game 4:25 in the afternoon. Only a couple afternoon games, guys. This is number 2 of the second afternoon games before Sunday Night Football. Game 127, 128. Let me pop up the opening odds, the current odds, as well as where the money's at currently. Both teams still fighting for something. Both teams fighting for better positioning in the playoffs. Paul, Pastor, Kyle, who's your favorite team? In the NFL, I don't have one. Whoever we're making money on. I'm from Southern California. I do love USC. I do love our Trojans. I'll always be a diehard LA Kings fan, even though I'm a transplant in Vegas, and I do root for the Golden Knights. Yes, Juju's just fine. Juju will be playing. All right. Let's take a look at the odds, where they've opened up, where they've been, and where they're at. Saints opened up as a 6.5-point favorite. That is trending downwards. Westgate still has them at 6.5. MGM and CG Technologies and the stations just bumped it down to 6. William Hill still has them at 6.5. The Win still has them at 6.5. BetOnline.ag still has them, or actually just dropped them to 6. Few places offshore. BetDSI, Sports Betting AG have them at 6. U-Wagers at 6.5. The total on that game opened up at 56. It's down 3 points. It's down to 53. Although MGM and Mirage Properties just dropped it to 52.5. So if you're in Vegas and you're able to shop around, MGM and Mirage has it at 52.5. Lamont was the over in the Bengals game. Absolutely, Chido, SoCal represent. Born and raised. Was actually born at Santa Monica Memorial Hospital. I can't bet on the Dolphins today. It's too risky for me. If I did, I'd take them on the money line. But I'm sure if I bet on the Dolphins, they'd somehow find a way to mess it up for me. Thank you, Gary. Well, I'll chat with you by text, Gary. Zion, McCoy, all these games are pretty toss-up. A lot of them are. And remember, it's the NFL, guys. Any one of these teams can win on any given day. All right? So let's look at the percentages on this game. See where the public is versus everywhere else. All right? Let's see here. Pop it up. Pittsburgh, New Orleans, 127, 128. 69% of every bet coming in from the public on the spread is on the Saints. Not surprising. Only 31% on Pittsburgh. 54% on the over already. And 77% of all moneyline bets coming in on the Steelers. Hell, maybe I need to go back and make a 4-team parlay and add the Steelers on the money line. That shit'll pay about $10,000 for $50. Matter of fact, I might do that when we get off of here, just in case all 4 hit. Both teams, as I said, they're battling for better positioning in the playoffs. Saints already trying to lock up that NFC South. Kamara will probably go off today. Packers-Jets totals at 47 right now. It's up 2 points. Up 2 from 45 where it opened at Oliver Page. Some top team trends between the Steelers and the Saints. Absolutely, Peter. Steelers are definitely going to play hard. Steelers 8-5-1 straight up, 7-6-1 against the spread. Saints 12-2. Straight up, 10-4 against the spread. Sorry, reading through the comments. Top team trends. Pittsburgh 20 and 5. Steelers are 20 and 5 against the spread the last 25 games on the road against decent scoring teams averaging 24 points per game or more. Who dat Bob? Saints are definitely tough at home. Saints 1 and 6 against the spread at home versus the AFC North. Pittsburgh is 8-0 on the under on the road their last 8 games versus an opponent after playing on a Monday night. Jimmy Jack, that's a hell of a stat. I'll have to look into that one. If they're 6-0 playing on turf since 2014. Over the total is 4-1 in their last 5 meetings. However, they haven't faced each other since 2014. Saints come back after spending 3 games on the road. They went 2-1 on their last road trip. Their only loss was to Dallas, losing 13-10. Then they headed to the Tampa Bay, beating the Buccaneers 28-14. Then they went to Carolina and they beat Carolina 12-9. Ben throws for 500 yards on turf. It's probably true. Give me 1 second, folks. Capper's Direct. Okay, you can sign up right on the website. All the purchases are done right on our website. Yep. Yeah, I'm actually doing the... I appreciate it. Okay. It'll take... Yep, you get instant access to the plays. As soon as you sign up, you get access to the plays. Yep. Yeah, no problem. All right, thank you, sir. All right, bye-bye. All right, sorry about that, everybody. Now, where was I? Saints just came off their win in Carolina, winning 12-9. That was a total of 50 on that game. The last 5 Saints games have all gone under the posted total. The last 4 out of 5 Steeler games have also gone under. Steelers opened up absolutely lighting the world on fire, scoring 40 in their first game, 21 in their second, 43 in their third, then 33, then 43, and then it started going down after they played the Bengals. They've scored 31, 10, 28, and now 12 last week. Steven, what's the prop on Big Ben? His passing yards today. Yes, Connor is out today. Connor is out again today. Juju Smith-Schuster is playing. Now for the Steelers. After winning 6 games straight, they lost in Denver 24-17. That started a 3-game losing streak for the Steelers, for Big Ben and the Steelers. They lost to Denver. They lost to the Chargers 33-30. They lost to Oakland 24-21. 3 games they lost. One was by a touchdown. The other 2 were by 3 points. They finally got back in the win column last week, beating Tom Brady and the Patriots 17-10. Total was 55. Didn't even get halfway there. J-Dub, what's the prop for Ben throwing a pick in the red zone? Probably pretty good. Probably pretty good. Especially considering the turnover margin on Pittsburgh is -9 and the Saints are +8 on the year. So if there's a prop bet on how many interceptions Big Ben throws today, which I'll have to look. I'll see if I can look while I'm multitasking. He throws one interception for every 2 touchdown passes he has. So if he's got 4 touchdowns today, he's going to throw 2 picks. Saints 8-1 last night on turf. ATS combined 4-9 over and under this season. Reading the comments. Let's see, what did I miss? Yep, James Conner is out. Pittsburgh average scoring 27.4 points per game. Saints averaging 32.8. Big Ben leading the Steelers, averaging 312 yards a game in the air, 94 on the ground. Drew Brees getting the job done, averaging 258 in the air, 127 on the ground. Gunslinger. The defensive side of things. Both teams on defense can absolutely lock things down. Saints average giving up just 14.8 points per game. Saints average giving up 11.7 points per game. Steelers did run the ball well last week. They may struggle against that Saints front line right there. Steelers average giving up 237 yards in the air, so Drew Brees should have a field day. Steelers also give up 97 yards on the ground. So those 2 backs for the Saints, they should definitely get quite a few snaps. Saints on defense, average giving up 262 yards in the air and only 79 on the ground. I do think if Big Ben wants to have a chance to put his Steelers in position to win this game, they're definitely going to have to establish a run game today. That way it will open up opportunities down the field for Big Ben to do what he does best, and that's air the ball out. Remember, guys, give us some thumbs up, give us a like in the video, let us know you appreciate all the hard work. And as I said, if you guys get to 100 likes, which shouldn't be a problem, because during the live show, not just because it says 100 people here, people come and go. So we get over 1,000 people that come and go during the shows. If you guys get us over 100, I'll give you guys one of our premium plays. Sorry, I was reading something on Twitter. I got distracted. Jesus likes the Cowboys, Eagles, and the Seahawks. Over the total is 4-1 in their last 5 meetings. However, they haven't faced each other since 2014. The road team won the last meeting. That was New Orleans in Pittsburgh. They beat them 35-32 in a shootout. This is one of the few games today where both teams have something to play for. Saints trying to get that first round bye. Steelers trying to get that better positioning in the playoffs. Stay in the playoffs. per Jason Symbol at CG Technologies. This information from Patrick Everson over at Covers. The Sharps and the public are riding the Eagles. Texans opened up as a 1-point favorite. It's now Eagles -2. Two key games for the CG Technology books where there's a lot of money, lopsided. Bears and 49ers in this game, Pittsburgh and New Orleans. Public is all over New Orleans. Public is all over the Saints today. Silver Fox Soldier, good morning. Hey, Zeus, hold that thought. Hold that thought, bud. I'll tell you somebody that backs that statement up. As far as the Pittsburgh and New Orleans game, if I was going to bet it, and as of right now I'm not, but if I was going to bet it, I would be leaning. The reason we're talking about this is Brad wanted to know about this game. I would be taking the Steelers plus the points. The total, you just never know which teams are going to show up for defense. I mean, they can continue the trend of going under. It could be the 6th straight game that the Saints games go under. It could be the 3rd straight. It could be the 5th out of 6 game for the Steelers that stay unders. Nick Hubbs, we're at 72, so it'll be a breeze. So, leaning towards Pitt plus the 6.5. Not a bet, not an official free play, but it is a lean of mine. If I was gonna bet this game, I'd take the Steelers and the points. They want to make the playoffs. They got to win. They got to put themselves in position to win. Now, next one. Yeah, that total's high in the Sunday Night Football game. Let's break down the Buccaneers and the Cowboys. We know the Cowboys always got a big fan base. But before we do that, Jesus, John Murray, who runs the sports book over at the Westgate, world's largest sports book, he came out earlier in the week and said, watch. He goes, 49ers are going to win outright this week. 49ers will come out and they will beat the Bears this week at home. Pretty big, bold statement. I mean, and that's not just a book trying to get action, because when you look at the money on that game, %72% are riding the Bears on the spread, 91% on the money line. I might have to add them to that 4-team parlay I'm going to make. I make a 5-team money line underdog parlay that pays like $15,000. The likelihood of all those hitting, slim to none, but the MGM Grand's got this is per Patrick Everson of Covers. The MGM's got a $25,000 parlay on the Bears and the Vikings. All right, before we break down this game, before we break down the Bucs and the Cowboys, if you are not already on our premium plays, we are running a great special, 12 days of Christmas. It's day number 11, and I can promise you you'll never see this price ever again on the website. If you want to sample our premium plays, get all of today's premium plays. There's 3 right now. We're working on a 4th one for $29 little dollars. You get it right on the website, cappersdirect.com. Click on the premium tab. Brad, I gave out a small lean. I gave it a lean on the Steelers plus the points. Flip, I already made a little 3-team underdog moneyline parlay for $50 that pays $4,000. We were just talking about adding in the other 2 teams just for the hell of it. Not that it'll hit. But then again, you never know. It is the NFL. But out of curiosity, if you took the Bucks, the Giants, Bengals, 49ers, and the Steelers all on the money line, a 5-team parlay for $50 measly dollars. Never mind, all right, I'm going to do that just for the shit of it. $50 pays $35,805. How about that 5-team money line parlay? Let's see if that one hits. Silver Fox Soldier, cappersdirect.com. Click on the premium tab. There's a direct link to it. Just click it. It's the very first package on the top. Also, same spot. You can get 1 full week of my personal plays for today and today only. $199. Remember, these are not official free plays. And Nick Hubbs, I know it sucks to be a Bears fan and hear that. But a lot of sharp people think the 49ers can get the job done today. Do I? Probably not, but I'll put 50 on it. Carrying those teams, but remember, these are not official free plays. These are just for fun. Tampa Bay, New York Giants, Bengals, 49ers, Steelers. All money line. I'm going to put it in the comments. $50 pays $35,805 and 51 cents. We don't want to undercut us there. That's all moneyline parlays. If it happens, wow. Go and buy some 42-inch tires for the Jeep. We'll go up in tire size. We'll go from 40s to 42s. Big Ben over 310. He's going to have to. Either that or they're going to have to absolutely have the best running game of the year. $50 pays $35,000. Unbelievable, huh? Those aren't free plays. Those are just little leans. Not even leans, it's just for fun. It's just to blow money. Not even leans, just to blow money. And pray there's some upsets today. Because if there's upsets today, I want to get paid. $2 pays $1,500. There we go. Absolutely, those plays are for fun. Absolutely, James, a waste of money, more than likely. That's why I do it in my fun money account. Yep, for fun. They're not official plays. You think I'd give a 5-team money line parlay, all underdogs? Make it my official plays? Although I'd be all your heroes if I did hit it. All right, let's get back to the game day breakdowns. My fun money account, I do all kinds of crazy shit with it. That's why I keep cashing out big on 5 dimes. Because I hit those quite often. Not that big, though. That'd be a huge one. Silver Fox, I agree. All right, Tampa Bay guys and the Cowboys. Let's pop up the lines. Let's start there, and then we'll get the breakdown. Dallas opening up as a 7-point favorite. They're still a 7-point favorite today. Total opened up at 46. It's up 2 points to 48. Let's look at the money. 73% of the publics all got the Cowboys minus the 7. Why? Because they're the fan favorites. Only 27% on the Buccaneers, taking the points on the road. 63% riding the under as well. 63% riding the under. 92% of every money line bet is on the Cowboys. 92% of all the money line bets are on the Cowboys. All right, Tampa Bay sitting 5-9 straight up, 6-7-1 against the spread. The Cowboys 8-6 straight up, 7-6-1 against the spread. Some top team trends. Dallas 4-1 against the spread against lesser rushing defenses, yielding more than 4.4 yards per carry. Tampa Bay is 0-7 against the spread their last 7 games on the road versus an opponent before playing the New York Giants. Cowboys got the Giants next week to finish the year. Cowboys are taking their second crack at the division clincher in the NFC East. Tampa Bay 8-0 on the over versus the opponent after playing the Colts. Cowboys just got shut out by the Colts 23-0 last week. Congratulations, Raven Anderson, on your lock of the year. Last time these two teams faced off was 2016. Dallas beat Tampa 26-20. Game stayed under the total of 47. The road team covered the 6.5 points. Last 3 meetings all went under. Tampa Bay minus 16 on the turnovers. Minus 16. But that's because of the 5,000 picks Jameis Winston's thrown this year. Actually, it's 13. He's thrown 13 interceptions on 14 touchdowns and 2,300 yards. Somebody find me the prop bet for how many interceptions Jameis Winston throws this week. Although, if I'm not mistaken, I think he had a clean game last week. No, he had 1 interception. 157 yards and 1 interception against the Ravens. That's right. Now I remember. Yeah, we gave out the over in the Bengals game. We also gave out lean on the Steelers. And we're getting around to it. Jerry Jones. Dallas definitely needs to get the job done. They definitely need to win the game. Clinch the NFC East. It's a must-win situation for them. Cowboys -1 on the turnovers. Both teams turn over the ball more than they force turnovers. Under the total of 7-2 in the last 9 meetings. Dallas coming off an embarrassing loss last week in Indy against the Colts, losing 23-0. That game went way under the total of 47, wasn't even halfway there. Last week, the Cowboys had their 5-game win streak snapped, where we saw wins that started with their big win against the Eagles, winning 27-20. Then they beat the Falcons 22-19. Then they beat the Redskins 31-23. They beat the Saints 13-10 in a low-scoring game. They beat the Eagles again 29-23 in a game where we took the Cowboys again. Then they lost last week to the Colts 23-0. Jerry Jones, Hawaii does suck. That's why we gave out Louisiana Tech last night. The Buccaneers and Jameis Winston flip-flopping quarterbacks, but Winston's in. Lost last week to the Ravens. However, they covered the 9-point spread. They lost to the Ravens 20-12. Volume go out. How about now? Any volume? Hold on, what did I do? Nope, there it is. Good. I don't know what the hell happened there. Alright, sorry about that. Gerald, click on the premium tab on the website. It's the very first package when you scroll down. Here's a direct link to the page. Click that link that I just posted. It takes you right to the packages. Scroll down past those 3 boxes, and you'll see it'll say Xmas sale, 1-day premium plays, $29. Get it right there on the website. Your book's got Dallas -7.5? Well, oh, I'm looking over on the wrong page. I don't know if I like 7.5. Jameis Winston going to be trying to play spoiler. Absolutely. Over a half interception is -220. That's a bet right there. That's an absolute bet right there. Buccaneers were deflated on offense last week in Baltimore. And so were the Cowboys in Indianapolis. Cowboys came off a season-high 570-plus yards against the Eagles. And they were held to under 300. And shut out for the first time since 2003 last week. Bucs have no defense. Bucs average scoring 24.6 points per game. Cowboys average scoring 19.7. Tampa Bay's been averaging 319 yards in the air, 98 on the ground. Dallas averaging 215 in the air, 131 on the ground. The defensive side of things. Bucs average giving up 28.8 points per game. Cowboys average giving up 19.2. When it comes to airing the ball out and on the ground and defending the run, Buccaneers average giving up 258 yards in the air and allowing teams to run 128 yards per game on average. So look for Ezekiel Elliott to be able to run all over that Bucs defense, have a field day, set up a play-action pass in the long run to Amari Cooper from Prescott. Look for him to have a big day on the ground as well. Cowboys on defense. Average giving up 224 yards in the air and just 93 yards on the ground. And as I said earlier, the Bucs are minus 16 on the turnover differential. Dallas is minus 1. There any prop bet for Ezekiel Elliott fumbling the ball? Not that I know you Dallas backers want to bet a prop bet on the over and under on Zeke fumbling it. But it does happen. Silver Fox Soldier, it is hard to give over 7. It is hard to when you got a team that's laying a lot of points. I do lean towards Dallas in this game. 7's a lot better than 7.5. I actually think we'll see quite a bit of scoring in this game as well. I know the last 4 Bucs games have gone under. 4 out of the last 6 have gone under. 2 out of the last 3 Cowboys games have gone under. Cowboys 8-6 on the under. Flip the script for the Bucs. They're 8-6 on the over. MLB, yeah, the Green Valley's got a lot of Giants fans in there. Jerry Jones, why I lean on the Steelers? New Orleans does not lose at home. I never said that they were going to win outright. I said Steelers plus the points. I give out a lean on Steelers plus 6.5. Big Ben don't miss the playoffs either, right? Big Ben trying to make the playoffs. But I do see the total going over on this. I'll give out a lean on the over as well. Which is currently keeps going higher. It was at 47 a little bit ago. It's at 48 now. Total on that is trending upwards. Yet only 37% are on it. 63% are on the under. Yet the total keeps going up. Jesus, I usually don't like double-digit dogs. I mean, double-digit favorites. Or 7 in the first half. A lot of points for a first half. Guys, if you're just tuning in, welcome Cappers Nation Live. This is your Sunday NFL edition where we break down NFL games, get you guys on free plays, leans, hopefully enhance your knowledge and make you guys a more successful sports bettor over the weekend and throughout the rest of the week. If you're new to our channel or new to our page, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can do that while you're watching this video without ever having to leave. Bottom right-hand corner of the video, you will see a white little box with the Cappers Direct logo in it. Just hover your mouse over it, pop up a small little box. Click that subscribe button that pops up. And make sure you get subscribed. You'll get instant notifications to each and every single time we put out a video. If we put out a video, we've got a free play in it. So, make sure you guys subscribe. If you're on your phone or your tablet, just turn it sideways, and you'll see it, all right? Also, if you're new and you appreciate all the information and insight, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up, give us a like in the video, and let us know that you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the live shows 3 days a week. We actually went live, I think I went live 5 or 6 times this week. Different days. I know it was at least 5. Might have been 6, I can't remember. Yep, shows are still live this week. We've got, let me look just so I double check. Thursday's the 27th, yep. Saturday's the 29th and 30th, absolutely. Shows are as scheduled. I will probably... William just said I went live on 5 different days this week. Threw in 3 extras. We're not done yet. I'm still going to be giving out another game as well as a free play. And if you guys get us over 100 likes, 100 thumbs up, I'll make it a premium play of the day. Or one of the premium plays that we've got for today. Or better yet, I'll give you guys a choice between a premium play and my personal play. Yep, Kansas hurt. But the 76ers, free play winner. Then we gave out a premium play in yesterday's live show, the Redskins plus a point. I bet all the premium plays bigger than my personal plays. And our guaranteed Saturday play, I bet that the biggest. That was my bailout of the week right there. So do us a favor, guys. If you appreciate all the hard work, give us a thumbs up. Give us a like in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work. And I'll keep bringing you guys free winning plays. We give out more free winning plays in the live shows than we do the pre-recorded. definitely give out more free plays in the live feeds. Michael, thank you, Mr. Sharp. Thank you for signing up and giving us your trust and faith. We will definitely take great care of you. Michael, are you the one that just signed up out of Tuxedo Park? And for everybody that's just tuning in, we've got a special on our premium plays. It's 12 days of Christmas. Today's day 11. If you've never been with us before, here's your opportunity to try it out. If you've been with us before, come on back. Get on board our premium plays. I promise you, you'll never see $29. It's just, we're not I mean, you can see that price long term, absolutely, on one of our deals. But $29 gets you every one of our premium plays for today. Right now, we've got 3. We're working on a 4th one. We'll have that one later this afternoon. $29 gets you all of our premium plays. Also, you can get 7 full days of my personal plays for just $199. You get those, you get to work with me one-on-one directly. Now, back to your regularly scheduled program. Raven, thank you. I do appreciate it. Congratulations, Jerry Jones. I'm glad you took Arizona State yesterday. Good job. Joe Hill, so far we've only given out 1 free play so far on the over in the Bengals game. We gave out a lean on the Steelers plus the 6.5, the Cowboys -7, and the over of 48 in the Cowboys game. But getting ready to give you guys another free play here in just a little bit, or just a few minutes actually. All right. Have I ever fished in your lake? Which lake is that? Which lake is up in Tuxedo Park? Oh, Tuxedo Park Lake? Is that what it's called? I've never been there, no, but I've fished Oneida quite a bit. Which you're in the southern part, but I fished up in upstate quite a bit. I fished Oneida and Champlain quite a bit further up. That would be absolutely awesome. Lance, sound please. No, Jensen never said Green Bay. Let me check what's going on with the sound here. Let me see. Yep, sounds good there. Sounds good there. No, I said we gave out the Bengals, or the over in the Bengals Browns game, and then I gave out a lean on the Steelers plus 6.5, the Cowboys -7, and the over of 48 in the Cowboys game. Yeah, the Champlain is awesome. Great smallmouth fishing. Great largemouth fishing if you make that long run down to Ticonderoga. Give me 1 second, folks. Thank you, Joyce. I do appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you as well. All right, let's get back to the game day breakdowns because we're running past our 2 hours already. What game do you guys want breakdown? Let's see what you guys want. And if I like it, we'll break it down. Eagles, Mike Butler, I take anything. Eagles, Kansas City, San Fran. MLB was the first to post, so that's what we'll go with. We're going to go with the Bears in the San Fran game. Game 125, 126. Chicago Bears head to San Francisco trying to get a road win and get back in the win column on the road. Bears 10-4 straight up, 10-4 against the spread if you've been betting them on the taking the points. Betting them against the spread. Bears have been getting the job done for you all year. 49ers, 4-10. Straight up, 5-9 against the spread. Thank you, Mr. Rizzo. Same thing to you. Let's take a look at the odds. Let's see where the opening line was, as well as where the money's at right now. Game 125, 126, Bears opened up as a 4-point favorite. That line is up to 4.5 in some spots right now. Total opened up at 43. The total is up to 44 as well. Now, for the percentage on this game. Let's look at the money, see where the money's at. Game 125, 126. 72% of the public is riding the Bears. 72% of the public is riding the Bears. 83% all have the Bears on the money line. 68% are all over the over as well. Let me take a look at one other source. And while I'm at it, if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, you probably should. You just never know. I might post another free play on Twitter later today. There's my Twitter, a direct link to my Twitter at CapNationKyle. Go follow me over there. I'll probably put you guys on another play later. Could be an in-game total. Could be, you never know what it could be when it comes to me. But one thing is certain. We're going to make you guys some money today. Going to sprinkle San Fran money line. I will tell you this, and I said this earlier in the show. John Murray, who runs a sports book at the Westgate, the world's largest sports book, was on the air earlier this week, and he flat out said 49ers are going to win the game outright. 49ers will shock the world and beat the Bears outright. Is it going to happen? We're going to find out. 49ers, just 4 wins this season. 2 of them coming in their last 2 games. 2 big wins, beating Seattle last week 26-23 and beating the Denver Broncos, both home wins. And they've got Chicago at home this week. They beat Denver 20-14 and Seattle 26-23. Their last game they played went over the total. Now for the Bears. The Bears coming off 2 big wins, beating Green Bay last week 24-17. I wouldn't say that was an easy against the spread win for the Bears. I know all the Bears fans would like to think it was, but it wasn't for Aaron Rodgers throwing that pick in the end zone late in the game. Bears would have covered the spread. MLB, the money line is juicy. I'll tell you what it is right now. I put it in a little underdog money line parlay. It's plus 190 right now. Wait a couple more hours, it'll probably be plus 220. Bears beating the Packers last week. Week before that, they stifled the Rams 15-6 at home. But before that, they lost to the Giants on the road 30-27. They did beat the Lions on the road 23-16. They beat Buffalo on the road. They lost to Miami on the road. And they did beat the Cardinals on the road. And they lost to Green Bay on the road as well. Not a good road winning record. The Bears clinched the NFC North last week and officially knocked the Packers out of the playoff contention last week when they beat them. They still have a chance for a first-round bye. Should the Rams stumble on one of their two games, the look-ahead line early last week was Bears -6. Ended up opening up at 4. We've seen it as low as 3.5, and now it's getting higher. It's up to 4.5 now. Earlier in the year, the 49ers, just 3 weeks ago, 49ers were 2-10. Now they're 4-10. Trying to play spoiler. '49ers aren't packing it in. They signed up to play the entire season. They're playing the whole year. All 16 games. They're trying to finish out the year strong. Is Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers going to make it easy for the Bears to get a big win? Or are the Bears just content winning the NFC North division? Or are they going to try and push for more? Chicago 7-0 against the spread. Mr. Watson, you're welcome. Chicago 7-0 against the spread against imperfect offenses, averaging more than 1.9 turnovers per game. Jensen 49ers on the money line are plus 190 right now. San Francisco is just 2-10 against the spread the last 3 years versus an opponent on 1,000 miles or more of travel. 49ers are an underdog. Yeah, MLB, I definitely think the more people, the public is all over Chicago, and it's just going to get better as the day goes on. Yeah, Patsy, I gave out a lean on the Cowboys -7 and the over of 48. Chicago 12-3 over the total the last 15 games on the road when favored by 7 or less points. The head-to-head matchup, the Bears are 1-5 straight up and against the spread in the last 6 meetings in San Francisco. So playing in a place where their last 6 games, they don't have a good record. They've won 1 out of 6 games in San Francisco. Last time these two teams faced off, last year, December 3rd. Did you forget the 49ers beat the Bears last year? Yep, a whole different Bears team. But the 49ers sucked last year too. Phones are going crazy on my desk this morning. Tom, we already broke down that game. You could rewind a little bit. We broke down that game and said why. But I think it'll be a high-scoring game in the Dallas game. And it'll be a lot of back and forth, a lot of scoring, believe it or not. I think the under trend will be gone. Mr. Davis, sorry. Thank you. Yes, I actually just saw that. It just popped up that you signed up. Let's make some money today, and thank you for your trust and your faith in us. Nope, never said anything about the Jaguars. Jaguars have never came out of my mouth once, with the exception of earlier this morning I said that, look what happened when the Colts played them. No, we have not done the Houston and Philadelphia game. Bears averaging 27.4 points scored per game. 49ers averaging just over 21 at 21.5. Nice. What's up, Mario? On the offense, Bears averaging 226 yards in the air, 120 on the ground. Thank you, Dominique. Yeah, guys, give us a thumbs up. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work. Not only myself, but the user participation extremely high today. We're always thankful for that. The more you guys participate in the live chat, the more fun you guys make it. The more questions you ask, the more fun you make it. The more trolls that show up, the more fun we have. We had our way with them this morning. Where'd that guy who hit 7 out of 10 every single day, 7 days a week go? He said he was going to message me on Twitter his tickets, but we never got him. He must have got lost on his way to his Twitter app. Now the 49ers on offense average 241 yards in the air, 123 on the ground. The defensive side of things, Bears and their steady defense, holding teams to 18.9 points per game. 49ers averaging, giving up 26.6 points per game. Bears on defense holding teams to 227 passing, 84 on the ground. 49ers holding teams to 234 passing and 112 on the ground. Big turnover differential. Absolutely huge. 49ers, negative 22 on the turnovers on the year. Negative 22 on the turnovers on the year. The only thing on the Texans game, Brian, that's part of the premium plays. That's just got to log in, bud. The premium plays. Texans-Philadelphia game. It's part of the premium plays today. 49ers, negative 22 on the turnovers. The Bears, plus 13. I did give out a lean on it. They're not official free plays, but I did give out a lean on Dallas minus the points as well as the over. And if people don't want to do any of their own research, they don't have to. That's what we're here for. We don't mind doing the research for you. Now, I'm going to ask you guys this. Do you guys want? Because we're at 97 thumbs ups right now. I know we're going to get the other 3. I know we're going to break 100. Hit that 100 mark, guys. And you guys got that big free play coming. But I know we're going to hit it anyway. So I'm going to ask you guys right now the choice. You guys want a personal play of mine or a premium play? You guys can choose personal play or premium play. I will tell you this, the public bettors are pounding the Eagles today. It's at 67% and going up. Personal. Holy, personal. Personal, premium, personal. How about 150 and we get both? Premium, personal. All right, personal it is. Personal it is. All right. Let me see which one out of the list here we should give you guys. And remember, I don't bet it if I don't think it's going to win. With the exception of my fun money $50 parlay to win $35,000. Remember, I'm going to post that on Twitter, but in no way do I endorse it. No way am I picking those teams to win on the money line. No way, with the exception of a $50 wager for fun. So, shit happens in the NFL. Any team can win on any given day. Any upset can happen. It don't matter how many points they're laying. Any team can get beat on any given Sunday. That's why they're in the NFL. But I will post my little parlay on Twitter for fun as well. But I will give you guys one of my personal plays. Because I do have a few of them today. Let me double check, see what we're... Make sure I give you guys the right one. No pressure now. All right, let me just grab the new updated line. Make sure nothing's changed because we've been live for over 2.5 hours, guys. I want to make sure nothing's changed. It's in the 4:05 game between the Rams and Arizona. All right, between the Rams and the Cardinals, 4:05 Eastern time. All right, there it is, the total. I'm playing on the total, guys. I'm staying away from the spread. I don't take double-digit favor. I don't take a lot of double-digit favorites, and I definitely don't lay 14.5 or 14 points, especially on a team that's on the road that's just lost 2 games. Heck, there's a lean right there on the other side. But free official play, one of my personal plays, I am rolling thick with the Rams and the Cardinals over 43.5. Rams and Cardinals over 43.5. I definitely think it'll be a nice, high-scoring game. Arizona's 5-0 on the under in conference play at home. However, people will ride that streak into the ground. All right, the game's going over today. So let me put that in the comments, free official play. Yeah, Sports Better 609, a $2 parlay pays $5,000. Free personal play. Rams Cardinals over 43.5. Do I think the Browns will cover the 10? I don't like double-digit favorites, especially by a team that's won 6 games in the last 10 years. I mean, they've got a winning culture that's going on right now the last 4 or 5 weeks. And they're on board to play all 16 weeks, but I can't lay 10 points on the Browns on a revenge game. Old coach coming home. So there it is, free personal play of mine, Rams and the Cardinals over 43.5. Remember, if you're not already on board our premium plays, 12 Days of Christmas is here. "12 Days of Christmas is here. It is a great day. Great day to get on board our premium plays. Get every single one of our premium plays today. We have 3 right now. We're working on a 4th one for just $29 on sale for our 12 Days of Christmas, day number 11. Tomorrow is 12. We'll be back at it for our Monday Night Football. Get it right on the website for $29. Hold on one second, guys. Cappers Direct. As of right now, 2, but we'll have a 3rd one here shortly. It'll be posted a little bit later. Yep, no problem. 2 premium plays in the NFL right now. We'll have a 3rd one a little bit later today. Also, 1 premium play in the NBA, which will be a nice basketball winner. So as of right now, 2 NFL, 1 NBA, but we will have a 3rd NFL later today. So if you're on board our premium plays, make sure you check back into your account a little bit later in a couple hours. That play should be posted. Also, everybody, if you're not on board our premium plays, today's the best day to try them. $29 for the day. Get you every single one of our premium plays. Or even better, get 7 days of my personal plays. Brian, those games will be posted shortly. The lines, I know they weren't. I know we didn't have the updated lines before I went live. They weren't up yet. Waiting for the sports books to open, which we should see all that stuff here in the next 15, 20 minutes if they're not up already. Also, 12 Days of Christmas, the other sale they're running right now. Get 7 full days. 7 full days of my personal plays, one-on-one with me. I already gave you guys 1 of them. You guys can get the rest of them. 7 days for $199. That sale will be gone tomorrow. Will be gone after tonight. It's normally $250 for 5 days of my personal plays. That'll be off the site here in just a little bit. Well, not a little bit, but later tonight. So, jump on board, guys. Let us make you some money. Let us help you out. I look forward to working with every single one of you. Always, if you have any questions, I'm going to post the number to the office right here in the chat. Call with any questions, 888-561-8923. As always, you can always ask for me, Jay, John. Jeff's out today, so don't ask for him, but always ask for me. If you've got my cell phone number, feel free to ask that. But again, thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll be live again. I'm going to go live tomorrow. I don't know what time. If you follow me on Twitter, I'll try and give a heads up on Twitter. I'm going to go live tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, but I will go live for a little Christmas Eve edition. We talk about Monday Night Football, get you guys on a free play, and hopefully make you guys some more money. So with that being said, guys, good luck. Always bet within your means. Be responsible, guys. Any questions, give us a call. Get on board our packages. Enjoy those free plays. Every single one of our premium plays today, guys, for just $29. It's a killer deal. All right? So with that being said, thank you for tuning in. And make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you guys get notified when I go live tomorrow. It'll be an impromptu live show tomorrow, so make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, if you haven't already done so, please do give us a thumbs up. Give us a like in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the live shows. We've been up since it was dark and early this morning. We went live 6 a.m. on the West Coast, 9 on the East Coast. And we're going to do it all again next week as well as on Thursday, and we'll be live tomorrow. I might even go live later today. You never know. Give you guys an update report and maybe something else, all right? Thanks for tuning in. We will see you guys soon. Take it easy. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for making the show a lot of fun. And Merry Christmas. Merry early Christmas. But I'll tell you guys that tomorrow.